I'm at the bank making money, making moves. Machines with tools and drills, making grooves. Missions impossible.
What is up, investors? Welcome back to In the Green with Charlie. Today my guest is Madeline Hahnfeld. She is Invstr's digital marketing manager. Here is our conversation. Hello, Madeline. How are you today?
Hi.
So could you start by just giving us a brief introduction to yourself?
Yeah, my name is Madeline. I'm 26. I currently work at Invstr. I've been there the past 2 years. I do their social media and marketing.
And how did you first get involved with Invstr?
So I was looking for a marketing job, and this one kind of was really interesting to me because I didn't know a lot about finance. And once I saw the app and kind of played around, I learned a lot, and it's really cool to have a job where I'm learning as well. So I'm doing my job while brushing up on my investing skills, and I'm growing my portfolio. I'm investing in real life through the Invstr app, and it's taught me so much. I love it.
Had you had any experience investing before using Invstr?
Not really. I mean, the usual. I hear my dad talking about it. I hear friends talking about it. No, I didn't even know where to start investing, to be honest. Like, you hear like the Wall Street Journal and like reading about stuff and watching it on the news. But no, I had never invested myself.
And so what did you learn within those first few months? What were some of the biggest takeaways and lessons you learned?
I really learned that it's really easy if you start talking about it through the feed and asking, does anyone know any stocks that I should be watching? It's really easy. And as long as you play around with charts and you look at, let's say, like Apple's growth, or you learn about their stock split, it's easy.
So could you explain a little bit more about what you do with the marketing and social media aspects of Invstr?
Yeah, so I'd have to say I maybe have the most fun job at Invstr because I get to be on Instagram and Twitter and most recently TikTok, and we come up with ideas for content such as like, what is a stock split, talking about the tulip mania and market bubbles. So I kind of have the most fun with it, I think.
That's awesome that you're on TikTok. Have you done any dances for Invstr?
No, I have not shown my face on it yet, but you've definitely heard my voice on there.
On the app specifically, I know you're involved in a number of private leagues and other things. What's your favorite private league?
Oh my goodness. So we're in so many private leagues and they're all different. My favorite one, since I'm a girl and I can tell there's not a lot of women that are investing, we have this one private league called Boss Women League. And it has some great women who have great advice, such as Christine, Christy, Grace, Kendra. It's really brought us together. It's nice because as women, we feel like we can say like, hey, has anyone looked into Lululemon? We just went shopping and I noticed that they have a big sale going on. Or like, is this something we should be investing in? So it's kind of fun.
That's super cool. I know one of the coolest things about Invstr is the number of different communities that starts with the private leagues, but also there are a number of other communities that are trying to get more people involved in investing that use Invstr. Could you discuss some of those?
There's two different clubs that reached out to us of high schoolers. There's Cash Club and Women of Wall Street, and they're both super fun to talk with because they started their own private league before reaching out to us. But once they reached out to us, it was really cool because now we kind of work together and bounce ideas off of each other. And Nora Lee, who also works at Invstr, she spoke to them and had like a seminar with them. And it's really cool to see how young these kids are that are starting to invest. It really makes me wish I would have joined a club like this and had an app like this back then and started investing for real then.
Definitely. So what are some of your other favorite aspects of the app?
So my favorite aspects are kind of funny, but the charting, I love comparing different stocks. Weirdly, I'm into racing and I love watching like the Indy 500. So I was like, I want to diversify my portfolio. So I want a car stock. Tesla scares me. I had a bad experience. So I tried to look for something different than Tesla, and Ferrari came up. And so I was like, wow, they've actually done pretty well over the past 5 years. And during COVID, they were in the green. So it made me pick Ferrari, something that I wouldn't have picked before. It made me research Ferrari. They only sell a certain amount of cars each year, so it makes them more desirable. They do more than just sell cars, more than just a luxury brand of car. They sell different things. So that's kind of my favorite feature in the app. But I also love the feed. I kind of post some things like screenshots of Apple, and I'll say, are you bull or are you bear? And it's just fun to communicate with others who have opinions, because sometimes it's different than mine and I can learn so much more.
What was your bad Tesla experience?
Oh, goodness. I think it was before one of his tweets, and it went way down and I had to use an undo. Thank goodness for that. But it really tanked my portfolio.
Everyone seems to have a bad Tesla experience at some point.
Oh, I agree. Once you share your experience, you hear everyone else's experience with Tesla, and I'd say it's 50-50. People are like, it's my favorite stock. And then others are like, oh no, I stay away.
Definitely. So what aspects of Invstr's future are you most excited about?
Well, we have so many things coming up that are in the works, and it's just all so exciting, especially for marketing. We get to come up with challenges and thinking of new challenges for the future. It's just really fun, and we can't wait to show y'all what we have coming up.
What are some of your favorite challenges that you've created?
The Academy Challenge is really great because I think it pushes people to do the Academy, which to me, education is so important, and our Academy is so well made and well put together.
All right. So any other final thoughts to give to the investor community before we leave?
No, I mean, I was a beginner investor. I think we're all natural investors, as you've heard before from Kareem. The best tips I can give are follow everyone who's in the top of the fantasy finance leagues. Chat as much as you can. Ask as many questions as you can. Feel free to DM me if you have questions or ideas around marketing. Follow us on Instagram. Give me feedback. I'm the one who answers. So those are my tips.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming on In the Green today, Madeline.
No problem. Thank you.
Making money, making moves. Machines with tools and drills, making grooves. Missions impossible.
I am not a financial advisor, and my comments should never be taken as financial advice. Investments come with risk, so always do your research and analysis beforehand.